Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I want to share with you about Imam Shafi'E. We go through about his biography. His name is Abdullah Muhammad bin Idris Ash-Shafi'i, and he's married with Hamidah binti Nafi, the granddaughter of Khalifah Osman bin Affan. He has three kids, Abu Osman, Abu Hassan, and Fatima. And his tribal is Quraysh. Okay, his early life and early education. His father died when he's still young. And next, his mother made religion to go to the Mecca. And during that time, he take advantage to learn about the Islam. And one source said that he can memorize the Quran during the age of 7 or 9. Okay, next, his life story. Imam Shafi'i that really like education and knowledge. So he come to the class without bring anything because he is very poor. But when the teacher teach him, he give a very focus and he use his saliva to write on his and his note. And next, one day his teacher cannot teach the class, so he step in and teach the whole class, even though he is still young. Okay, next, Imam Shafi'i is selected a person because he can memorize Al-Muwatta book that be written by Imam Malik just in 2 days. You know, Al-Muwatta book is very thick, but he can memorize in 2 days. Wow, so amazing, mashallah. Okay, next, Imam Shafi'i personality. He is very humble person. Okay, he always said, I never debate with someone who I want to make a mistake, and I have never debate someone except I say to them, oh Allah, put the truth in his heart and on his tongue. If I am the truth, he will follow me, and if he is on the truth, then I will follow him. Okay, next, Imam Shafi'i is someone that really respect his teacher, because during his lecture with Imam Malik never heard the sound of book interrupt. So he's very respect to his teacher. Next, the background and lifestyle of the country is during that time they love knowledge, and that's all.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we continue to the contributions of Imam Shafi'i to the Islamic world. Okay, first of all, in the study of fiqh, we have seen that over time there are many different schools that have developed. Okay, so these different schools were founded by the greatest minds in Islamic history. So each of one of these imams added a unique and new dimension to understanding the Islamic law. Okay, as we know, Imam Shafi'i is one of the third of four great imams. His great contribution was the codifying and organization of a concept known as usul al-fiqh, that is the principles behind the study of fiqh. So in his time during his illustrious career, he learned under some of the greatest scholars at that time and expanded on their ideas. What's great about them is that they still hold Quran and Sunnah as the main source of Islamic law, as all things should be. So today, Imam Shafi'i's madhab is the second most popular on earth after Imam Abu al-Hanifa. So other than that, the contribution of Imam Shafi'i is that he wrote his famous book. I thought you already know this. That is the Al-Risalah, which is considered the foundation of Islamic jurisprudence. So he considered following and applying Sunnah as equally important as following the Quran. So what is the effect on Islam? So the effect of Imam al-Shafi'i has placed on Islam is he brought people back to follow the Sunnah after a lot of confusion has spread among them. One of his professions of Imam Shafi'i is an imam, theologian, poet, and also judge. So what impact can we gain from this presentation? So first of all, surely from this presentation you can know a lot of our figure, that is Shafi'i. So what can we gain from him? So first of all, we can see that Imam Shafi'i is one of those imam that really that really believe in the knowledge that has been passed through has been passed from Allah to us through the Al-Quran. So you can see that he at a young age had already memorized the Al-Quran because he likes to memorize the things that will benefit him. So from this, it is clear that knowledge is very important. But what makes it valuable is that we learn for Allah and appreciate what Allah has given us.
Okay, in our opinion, Imam Shafi'i is a Muslim scholar. We must appreciate him due to his contribution to the world of Islam. Imam Shafi'i also used various methods of communication to spread Islam around the globe, and his noble personal nature has helped him to become a good communicator and thus help influencing people to embrace Islam. In spreading the teaching of Islam, Imam Shafi'i employed various communication skills, and these have impressive impact on the impression of Islam. He also provided valuable information and guidance and used his persuasion skill to attract people toward embracing and practicing Islam. Okay, during our preparation to complete this project, we learned that we need to be thankful with what we possess. As displayed on the slide Imam Shafi'i's life, it showed us that poverty is not a hindrance for all of us to become successful in our life. Compared to us, we had enough resource to learn efficiently, but still some of us just take for granted our parents supporting us. Remember, Allah is one of the most beautiful act of being a Muslim. Other than that, we need to actively engaging in the Holy Quran, because the Holy Quran remains our main source of truth and knowledge in Islam. That's all.